It's a barbershop quartet, back when you used to be able to go to the barbershop. They are an absolutely amazing set of singers from Monte Vista. So with great gratitude, we're appreciative that they came here on a Saturday, which is a lot to ask from young people today. Thank you very, very much. Mickey wasn't part of the same group of Pearl Harbor survivors when I first got involved with the Farleys, but now he's just absolute star there because he goes across the country and speaks for what he meant to the country and what the country meant to him for the last 101 years. Mickey.
Thank you. Thank you, Karen. It's an extreme honor to be here today. So many things that same a few years ago than it was this time. I'd like to remind you that I joined the Navy January 21st, 1941. I was at Pearl Harbor when the attack on Pearl Harbor was. It was an extreme, unexpected one for most people. I was on the battleship Pennsylvania that day. But we had things to do that day. My ship was scheduled to play USS Arizona for Fleet Football Championship, 1 o'clock, December 7, 1941. That was going to be the Super Bowl of the Navy. I had my football uniform on during the attack. They couldn't hurt me. I was well protected there. But the attack of Pearl Harbor came. The next day, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, President of the United States, got Congress to declare war on Japan. We were attacked. So what happened? The next day, we had black slong all over the country, people enlisting in the services there because we were attacked. They wanted to do something. So what happened? Up to that time, the women were at home taking care of the family, taking care of the kids. Well, the men earned the money. Now the men were gone, so what happened? The women stepped in. The women came in there, they built ships, they built tanks, they built planes, they did everything that we needed. They did. The country was really united, which is kind of resembles what it is now. We were united at that time. They even got the kids involved. The kids went around picking up metal, picking up rubber, anything for the war effort. They had victory gardens. People were planting vegetables, anything for the war effort, because anything that was of use to the military, they sent it to them, got it to them. It was really, really something there that happened. The country was united there. So what happened there? The women were called Rosary the Riveters. They become welders. They were electricians. They did everything. Now they're jockeys. They did everything. Now I'd like to remind you a little bit about what happened there during World War II after the attack on Pearl Harbor. All over the country, well, not all over the country, but many places over the country, planes were made. Planes were built. So the planes needed to get to where they were being used. So what happened? The women stepped in. They become pilots. They took planes, what we needed. They furnished us what needed. I had 3 sisters that rose through the rivers. They did what they needed to do. In fact, I have an organization there in Richmond there that they recommend it. It's a place to visit there. But they were there. Now, this country was united. We have all these different countries here want to come to this country to live. We must be doing something right. So, what happened there? Okay.
For one thing, I know that Mickey could speak to you for 2 hours and that he's strong enough to, and his story is absolutely compelling. But you know what? We are here to express our gratitude to you, Mickey, today.
this is the best country. The people don't like this country. For better or worse, this is the best country is. If they don't like this country, I'll help them move to another country. Thank you very much.
Chuck Kohler to join us up here, who is also a Pearl Harbor survivor. And then we will ask the people who are coming forward to honor. The wreath-laying is for all of those people who passed away, whether they be your friends, your co-workers, your veterans, the military, the police, the fire. So they'll come forward with Amazing Grace, and that will be followed by taps, which is played by Robert McHale, and his father will play echo taps. And that will end our ceremony at that point. But remember all those people that you remember all the time, and that you took the time to be here today to remember. Okay, so we can start the music.
What am I going to do? I'm in good shape. I'm in good shape. Young man.
I would like to ask come forward the Mr. Feddersen and Mr. Labonte, who are part of this ceremony on behalf of the Marines. As you recall, we lost 11 people last week, so for the Marine Corps League. Told you that we had a little different positioning of the ceremony, but we are no less grateful for every one of these services that are represented, all our police, all our fire, and if you would come forward. Thank you all for knowing what the meaning of the quotations on this wall are about, and come forward afterwards. They're all going to pivot, and they are going to salute the flag, and Rob is going to play with his father Joe taps. Thank you.